Hello friends, welcome back to HTML tutorial. On the last video I have explained you what is CSS and why are you using CSS. Now then I mentioned that the implementation of CSS takes place in three types. One is internal CSS, one is external CSS, and other is inline CSS. So let's get into the topic. First is internal CSS. Okay. So what is internal CSS? It is the internal CSS is the style sheets, cascading style sheets, which is used for unique style. Okay, that means for only one particular thing, or else whatever content you have, everything should be under one unique style. Okay, now suppose I have considered a program here, I have considered a code. See, this is a HTML written under head. This is important here. You need to mention what type of style you are giving. Okay, this style type is text only, but you know, I have explained it in the previous videos. Input type, we say input type. In what? Input type. Whenever we are giving name, password or email, in anything, we have mentioned something called input type. In email, it is email, whereas its name, it is text type, right? So text type, input type is text type. But what is it? It is a CSS file. Okay, it is the extension of this is .css, not .html. Now you are it is styling the page. Okay, so for that thing you need to mention what type of style it is. Cascading style. Okay, so you need to mention text. Why? It is cascading style sheet. Okay, now after that I mentioned here p color green. Okay, we'll see what is that next. I have closed the style bar. So that means whatever we are styling here, that is under the style tag. That is another style tag. We open the style tag. We have given what type of style it is, CSS style. Okay, and I close the style tag. Now I close the head tag here. I define what type of style it is in the head tag. Now coming to body, what I told, there are two paras I get. Rakesh went to dental clinic. Laya Kumar is the smartest boy of the class. Okay, now I close the body tag and HTML. Now you see where it is P here. These 2 points. These 2 points I have P, right? So going back to the head. What I told, wherever I mentioned a tag called P, then go there and you change the color to green. It might be black previously, but whenever I'm executing this style sheet, I need to get it as green color. That means what happens is these two are in black now. Ultimately, when you execute the program in the web page, they appear as green color. Okay, that means this is a unique style. This is what you have it in the content. Okay, you are changing entire content to green. You are not taking single sentence, you are not considering this sentence, and you are not individually styling up. You are making entire content to be green. Okay, that is why that is called as internal CSS. Internal CSS is a unique style for every content in the program. Okay, this is called internal CSS. Now, getting back to external CSS. External CSS is styling of many pages, styling of more than one page. Okay, using the link tag. Here we use a tag called, here we use style, here we use link. Here we use link tag, and what we do is we style more than one page taking one as a reference. That means now you see here these three are the important attributes while we are considering external CSS: relative, type, and href. Relative, type, and href. What is relative? Relative is whatever style sheet you have, that is the relative. Okay. What is type? What type of styling it is? Text by CSS. I already told you. It is text by CSS type. What is href? Href is what is the external CSS? What is the external style sheet you have? That you want to style along with the present thing. That is called external styles. Okay. That means this href gives you. This href gives name and location. Name and location of the external style sheet which you want to style. Okay, external references sheet which you want to style. Okay, so name and location will be stored in href. So I am given, what is given? Link, relative style sheet, type, it is text by CSS type. Next, href is style1.css. You need to be careful here. I did not say it is style.css. Okay, style1.css. It is some other file. It's an external file which I want to style here. Okay, this is called style1.css. .css is extension. That means it is another cascading style sheet which I want to style along with this style sheet. Okay, now I came to head. I've even same. I've created a body at the same time. Okay, and this is I ended the body with HTML. Now what happens is this is styling and also that is styling. Okay, two things are styling at the same time. Okay, so this is the external style sheets. Okay, here what is the thing? Here we don't need any attributes, new attributes, but here we need these three attributes and also link tag. If link tag is not present, then it won't be considered as external style sheet. You can try it practically. Of course, I will show you the practical things of this while I'm working with the software. Okay, for now, just see, and when I'm showing with the software, then I'll definitely show you how it is working. Okay, so these are the both internal and external style sheets. Now, coming back to internal style, inline style sheets. Friends, one thing, in order to reduce the time of the video, I have written the program earlier only. Okay, so don't think another way. Definitely, when we are working on the practical thing, we'll definitely see what are the changes to be made by working with the internal and also external. Okay, now next, coming back to inline style sheets. What is inline style sheet? We have seen external and internal. Inline style sheet is applying the style for a single occurrence of element. That means, suppose I have a sentence. It is occurring only once in the entire content. Then for that thing, why should I style entire page? Why should I style? That means, why should I go for internal style sheet? Why should I go for external style sheet? Okay, it's waste of time, right? So for that thing, what I do is directly I'll go to that page. I'll go to that para where it is occurring. Okay, the single occurrence. I'll go to there and I'll say color green or gray, whatever it may be. Okay, so see, I went to that para. Okay, color green. What is the color green? It is style. It is the style. Okay, color green is, I'm defining the style. The style is color green. Okay, then I'll close this thing. I open the para tag. Now I'll write something. What should I write here? Right. I say my friend is Srinivas. Okay, I said my friend is Srinivas. Okay, for this thing, what happens is entire this thing. This is occurring only once in a entire content of the page. So I'll see that and I'll close the paragraph. Now what happens is, as this sentence is not at all occurring again, only this part of the thing is converted into green. Rest of the thing you can do whatever you want. Right? You can go with the external or you can go with the internal style sheets. But for this only one occurrence or single occurrence of the thing, single occurrence element, you go with the inline CSS. Okay, so these are the differences between internal, external, and inline CSS and how they are operated. Okay, most of the time we use these kind of attributes, like these kind of things, like font, size, color, time, and width and height. These are the attributes we use in order to change the document. Okay, in order to style the documents in a whatever way you want. And one more thing is underlining. Okay, underline. Here this underline has different types. Okay, so those are all. I'm not going to work out here. When we are doing practically, then we'll see what are different types of this. Okay, so that's all for this video. If you find this video informative, subscribe to my channel and also click on bell button. Thank you.